was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings. But
I'm only going to get this one chance. Something's wrong. I can feel it.
it's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen. But I don't know what. If it means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble.
When it is bananas, as you say, I'm not taking any chances.
I'm being burnt to feel like a rap god. My beat from the front to the back, my now do things bad. Bombs all on it up to slap box, snakes, and I rap like a robot, so call me rap, but for me to rap like a computer machine in my jeans. I got a laptop in my back, cocked in my head, go away my back, cocked in my back, rap, you make a living and I'm killing off it, and I'm still getting one killing off this man, my nigga movies keep feeling off, it's not jack, I'm an MC, still on this, but I bruise, and I do deep, and I all hell, kill them off, this with the hip hop, you don't really wanna get into, I'm shooting back with it, rap back, I'm back to the back, I'll be back, rap, kitty, that happy, that's like James, I'm out of MC, lyrical, back, sponge, I'm back, she's been out, shipping, to break a coconut tape, over the back, I'm gremlin, and back, getting back, only realize, he was around here, I was to, after the back, now put my backbone, I do get chop, orange is good, I'm back, rap, I'm back, with the time, be real, it's a maxi bag, it's actually this house, especially back, for the back, I'm masterpiece, I'm just for this masterpiece, cause I'm being to feel like a rap god, I beat from the front to the back, my now do things bad, bombs all on it up to slap box, getting so to make these first aid laugh, everybody know the beat, energy, it's a rap, immortality, like I'm back, God, what you do for the blueprints, tip right hand, you for experience, everybody loves to do for a nuisance, city birds like an ass boy, did nothing but shoot for the nuisance, MCs get taken to school, get it music, cause I use it, as a hit to us, the rhyme, I need a new school, what students need, I rock him, oh, now two, and they friend, you're easy, thank you, they got him, inspired, bring it up to one day, grow up, and be in a position to be the DMZ, and induct him into the rockin' roll, I may even know I won't in a church, and let's give it all, I may something all, I may might be up to the dizzy, and come all, I may nothing wrong, you reminiscing it all the day, so I'm all the rock, I play, I play, and tell me what with the grace of you making, no start, looking point, no grace, I compare, take it in a straight face, looking point, witness I'm back to her, like you want, I'm stand up and take place, looking point, make the funny face, that's all, they say, looking point, you get up back, on the back, and the front, every day, looking point, what you say, looking point, I get a hell, yeah, trade, looking point, I work for everything, I never ask nobody, people get on my face, looking point, they say, point, you never done it, behave, I keep it with a same face, looking point, I'm being to feel like a rap god, I beat from the front to the back, the way I'm racing around the track, call me NASCAR, yeah, burn the black trash, God, me a beat, or Jimbo, start this plan, it's krypton, no backguard, cause you beat more, and I beat, then you roll, I'm on me, live off, then I'm reloading, in the bricks I'm golden, and I should not be walking, I'm a walking dead, but I'm walking head, I'm not be broken, but I got more performance, not out my rock, the noodle, we that nerve, and call the noodle, I'm a flow, the picture, suffering the bomb, and they bomb the screw, it's me, my honesty brutal, but it's honestly brutal, if I don't use it, that's what I do, though, for good at least once in a while, so I'm gonna make sure, so it is the scraps I spit, and do the enough rhymes to make me try to get something or two sometimes, but I gotta keep a few rush lines, just in case, cause even you buzz, and rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime, I don't care what time, where, once I'm walking, I'll be looking around, but I still rap like I'm on my way, roll much, grind till I clutch rhymes, but sometimes when you come, grind the real bit of skin color out, man, you get too big, and here they come, trying to sense, and you like that one line, I said, oh, I'm back from the back, myself, the one when I'm trying to say, I'll take several come from DK, I put them all in a line, so I don't smell.
All right, hello, test, 1 2 1 2. All right, where'd my other text go? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's I know where it went because funnily enough, the first time I attempted to go live, my OBS crashed. Typically I take that as an omen, but I mean, it has to be done. It feels like forever since the last time I streamed, even though it was just I'm pretty sure I streamed on last Wednesday. At least yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I streamed last Wednesday because that was when that Star Fox Direct was. It feels like a lot longer, but yeah. Anyway, hi, hello, I'm back. I know why it feels like it's been longer because I was actually supposed to stream yesterday. It was actually the plan to stream yesterday, but it's like I got caught up in other things. I needed to get this video done, which thankfully it's like 99% done. I just have to do like the finishing touches on it. and then, you know, make a thumbnail, which I will be doing after this stream. And then I will finally have a new long form YouTube video to go up after like 2 freaking months. And 2 freaking months of being long overdue. Hopefully this, well, not hopefully, this next one will not take nearly as long, I assure you, because I already know what the video is going to be on. Not to mention I already have had a thumbnail drafted by an artist, so I'm definitely not going to have that going to waste. So yeah, there'll be a new video tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll cue that up for like when my shift starts, maybe something like that. That's at 10 a.m. Central. I'll think on it, but I just need to do like the last couple of touches on it. And if anything, making the thumbnail will be the hardest part, but I'm not going to bed without making sure everything is oh god, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm not going to bed until I make sure everything is good to go on that end. With that being the case, though, well, anyway, happy Sunday to you all. I hope you all had a good day. It was Mother's Day today. I hope you all happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. I hope you all treated your mothers well today, assuming they're still with you, or just, you know, all that good stuff. I was running around for mine a lot earlier. I got her some cheesecake per her wishes, and then, well, I mean, we were going to take her out, but she didn't want to go out, so we just cooked for her instead. All in all, it was a chill day, Aaron's aside. So anyway, what we are doing today, we are basically playing a browser game. The name of it's kind of up on the right hand corner of the screen. This is something I've kind of been considering doing for a while. It's just doing like stupid browser stuff. This is one of them. I figured, you know, since I am trying to raise money, it's like, why, I don't know, why the hell not? It's called R34dle, and I guess I'll explain that once I actually get into it. Oh yeah, and then something also raising money if you want to contribute, wink wink, nudge nudge. I gotta get better at shilling myself, especially since I'm putting out something new tomorrow. But it is what it is. Let me get the ambiance going. We're going with old reliable because I'm so original. I know. Give me a second. All right, cool. Anyway, what scene did I have it on? Okay, cool. Hopefully y'all can see that. I think so. So yeah, this is R34dle. It's basically a browser game, and the way you play is you will see two characters or franchises or tags side by side, and then, you know, you'll have the character and or franchise and or whatever, and it'll have a number below it. Your guess is basically your task is basically to guess which of the two has more posts on it. If you're not familiar with the rules of the internet, thank you for making me feel older each and every day. But Rule 34 is probably the most prolific one, which the rule states if it exists, there is porn of it. And yeah, so we are basically guessing which franchises have more exotic material between the two. I do feel like I have to and want to stress this doesn't reflect any sort of game, not games. This doesn't reflect any sort of, like, you know, thing. It doesn't reflect any thought patterns or sort of processes for me. It's just like I can't even guarantee I'm gonna know some of these franchises are, and it's just like just because I'm guessing one may have more tags than the other, it's more so an indication of humans in general than it is for me. Because like I'm just trying to play the game, man. It's nothing more than that. But I felt like I have to preface that, and the goal is basically just, you know, get the longest streak possible without getting something wrong. I mean, I don't know. Outside of that, if I do get bored of it, maybe we'll switch to something else. I could always finish Assault or Nostalgia 64. That's the nice thing about abandoning playthroughs. You can always come back to them. You can always come back to them and just get back to it. But other than that, I feel like we've established that. So anyway, our first task is Aqua from Konosuba, the character, versus Valorant just as a franchise. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of think the win goes to Aqua. It's like I don't know enough about Valorant to guess how many people are freaky with it over there. If it was League of Legends, I'd probably give it over to League, because that one I know, I know how freaky it gets over there. What this high spoon? We're playing Rule 34dle. Basically, we're guessing which one has more Rule 34 between the right one and the left one. That's the simplest way I can put it. Don't think too deeply into it. I'm just trying to play the game. Because again, this is kind of something I had in the back pocket. I also considered doing one of those "is it woke" type things. I might still do that one day. I don't know. I kind of decided on this. Anyway, wow, I was right. Valorant versus Street Fighter. That's not even. That's some things are not even a contest. Street Fighter versus Freddy, specifically Freddy Fazbear, is just. I'm still giving it to Street Fighter. That number makes me sadder. If that number makes me more sad, if anything, because it's just like I don't get the hype for FNAF. I never have, but even outside of that, just I am filled with slight disappointment. I don't even know who this is. I've never played Freedom Planet. I wanted to, but I tried playing Freedom Planet one day, but it refuses to recognize my controller, any of them. So and I refuse to play a platform with a mouse and keyboard. I'm giving it to Freddy. Yeah, that tracks. It's anime. More specifically, it's My Hero. Yeah, that also tracks. Okay, for the sake of this, I have to preface, I've never watched My Hero. I've also never played any sort of gacha. But if there's one thing I know about the gacha community, is besides they have very deep pockets, it's that the exotic content goes kind of crazy. It's just if I see something related to Genshin or any sort of other Genshin related things, I'm clicking it out of principle. Please tell me Genshin wins. Okay, thank you. Both of oh man, both of these make me sad. Both of these make me very sad. Okay, yeah, it's specifically Boruto, but okay, well, you know what? I learned something today. I kind of wish I didn't, but here we go. But here we are. To be fair though, a 7 streak is pretty good for a first go around. We're doing it over. Okay, I had to think about this. It's like it's specifically Silver versus the entirety of TMNT. I think I'm giving it to the Turtles, although that's a lot more Silver smut than I would have ever considered to have existed. I'm not even gonna lie. Deltarune, yeah. Aloy, it's still Deltarune. Although that is a decent number. Aloy versus Geralt of Rivia. Listen, if there's one thing I know about the ladies, or at least a lot of the ladies I know, is that they love them some white-haired middle-aged men. Wow, she just barely snuck out the win. I'm kind of shocked with that. I don't even know what this franchise is, but it's anime, so I'm gonna assume that it's wins. Never mind. Wow, Geralt beat anime. I'm surprised. I need to play The Witcher 3 one day. One day. Okay, well, that didn't go well. I want to try and get over double digits. So remember that whole spiel I did regarding Genshin and just assuming that people are freaky with it. The same kind of applies to Pokemon begrudgingly, but I also know that people get freaky with Pokemon, both with the humans and the creatures themselves. It's just like, part of me wish I didn't know that, but it's like when you're a fan of a franchise, I feel like at some point you will be exposed to stuff like that. And sadly, I was right. I mean, I've never watched this show, but like, okay, well, I'm getting sloppy. I'm already getting sloppy with this. Bloodborne. I'm not even gonna front. Like, I never would have considered there to be Bloodborne smut. I've never played Bloodborne. I haven't played a lot of Souls-likes really, but like, what? That number is higher than I ever would have expected it to be. Like, I'm gonna be so for real. Was Undertale? Yeah, that tracks. Sub-Zero. Yeah, see, this is a learning experience. I still feel like I have to give it to Undertale, but like, okay. Bucky Barnes. Yeah, I'm surprised he only barely snuck that out. I probably know what the right answer is. It's just it fills me with so much pain. Okay, I was wrong. I'm so glad to be wrong, but that number is still higher than I would have ever liked it to be. I don't even know who this is, and I don't mess with Hazbin Hotel like that. So I'm lost. I got nothing here. I got nothing with this one. Wow. Isn't Brawl Stars some crappy mobile game? Like, well, I've learned something today. I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot of things today. Just, okay then. I have never watched Fairy Tail. Well, actually, I take that back. I watched a few episodes of Fairy Tail. I dismissed it as the poor man's Naruto, and I still stand by that statement. Wow. Why? Okay. See, I'm equally as lost here because I've never played I've never played a Dragon Quest before, and I've also never watched JJK before. I am not into anime like that. Well, at this point, I'm just determined to beat my streak, or at least reach double digits. That's a lot of Kano smut. JJK as a franchise, yeah, that's not even a question. God, it's Tsunade though, and that's what makes this hard. But against the entirety of JJK, like, wow. She alone beats the entire franchise. That's okay then. Well, I hate that I probably know which of these is right. Yeah, that's that's sure. What? Oh, I know what this show is. I've never watched it, but yeah, yeah, that tracks. We already seen her. She's okay. Please God, let me be right. I am ever so freaking barely just I'm learning things today that I feel like I shouldn't be learning. Please let it be okay. Okay, again, I've never experienced anything related to Fate. I just know it is a very, very prolific franchise for specific individuals. I'm giving it to the anime girl. I hate it here. I like how it's not even loaded up. Yeah, no one knows who Shade the Echidna is. If you know who Shade the Echidna is, congratulations. You played Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. And for that, I'm sorry, because that game sucks. Well, okay then. Sure, why not? I don't know, bro. Like, damn it. Well, okay then. Sure. Yeah. I would have been honestly, I don't even swing that way, and I would have been upset if Kakashi lost. Like, you can't. This man is like the very definition of aura. Yeah, that tracks. I feel like I still want to give it to Espio. I hate it here. Why? Wow, that's... Okay, it's just one character. I can't... See, the thing with characters versus the entire franchise that's already, like, steeped within the franchise's favor. Please let me be right. Okay, thank God. See, it's funny. It's funny considering recent events. Now that Star Fox is back in the limelight, how much Star Fox smut is there? I don't know. Well, okay, that's a lot more. That is a lot more than I would have expected. Jesus. Falco Lombardi or base or default chick from Fortnite. The fact that I'm having to think about this bothers me. I'm giving it to... Okay, well, never mind. I was mistaken. I was very much mistaken, and I don't know how to feel about that. The entirety of Final Fantasy versus this one anime, dude, I know. Oh, Marvel Comics? Jeez, I wonder. Such a hard choice. Again, such a... I don't know who that is. I'm giving it to Daisy. Wuthering Waves. Is it Wuthering Waves? Another gotcha, I think. I'm giving it to the gotcha. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Morgan, no, just yeah, it easily. Still giving it to Morgan. What the vampire cookie? Just oh my god, why why do I want to give it to the cookie? Just like I'm thinking harder about this than I feel like I should. Just like I don't want to give it to the cookie, but at the same time it's like, you know what, screw it. Okay. And I matched my streak. Here okay. Two anime girls. Wow, just barely squeaked out a win. I'm praying I'm wrong. Well, yeah. I'm still giving it to Pokemon. I feel like I learned my lesson last time. Okay, thank you. Okay, no one really wants to bone cookies. I can at least say that with relative confidence until I get proven wrong. Who's to say? Specifically Kane from League of Legends. It's like, I know I used to be I'm still giving it to FAO. Okay, yeah, it's not he ain't that strong with it. Zenless, that gotcha slop. Although that's lower than I would have thought. The entirety of Fairy Tale, yeah. More does not have this. I know for a fact. I hate it here. Please let me be wrong. I hate it here even more. I still hate it here. I continue to hate it here, but please let me be wrong. Okay, I was wrong, but hey, I reached double digits. I did it. Now I have to beat my previous streak. Reina from Valorant. Well, note to self: Valorant characters do not have it the same like League characters. Skullgirls. Everything I know is a lie. Why does Nasus have more smut than Parasol from Skullgirls? It's like it's literally a fighting game of all female characters and two dudes. Hang on a second. All right. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, why does the dog from League of Legends have more smut than her? I don't know. I'm not even gonna continue to question it further. The entirety of Castlevania or Dick Gumshoe from Ace Attorney. Yeah. Although I'm surprised Castlevania's number is so low. Johnny, I don't know how to think about that, but also I got a donation on my coffee. Hang on a second. SB, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, like truly. Also, I hope you're having fun with what is transpiring, assuming you're watching. Thank you so much for that. Okay, well, that's more Johnny Bravo smut than I would have ever considered to exist. The entirety of Johnny Bravo or Gohan, yeah, that tracks. Genshin. Wow, Gohan actually beat a Genshin character. I'm shocked. Like genuinely. Okay then, well dang. He pulled Fidel for a reason. Boy has got that Riz. Scout TF2 or whoever the heck this chick is. She is a cat girl though, so I mean, there's that. I'm giving it to the anime girl, but I'm hoping I'm wrong because it would be hilarious. Oh man. Okay, well, I learned something else. Scout TF2 does indeed have game like that. Apparently, according to the TF2 comics, he is, and I quote, God's gift to women. And yeah, no, this tracks. Anyway, please let me be wrong. I'm so glad I was wrong. Wow. Hey, just howdy there. Oh man, I'm learning things I would have rather not learned today. Launch or Midnight from My Hero. I feel like I gotta give it to Midnight because the launch gets put in the background too much. What happened? We're playing this game. Just well, I already kind of went for over the rules with it's called Rule 34dle. Basically, you are guessing which of these two franchises has more smut, and it's been some pretty interesting results. I'm trying to beat my streak of 10. Like I've gotten 10 right in a row. What is this? Genshin? Dang it. Every time I see Genshin or some other gacha slop, I want to give it to that off principle, but like, I hate that I know the right answer to this. I know most lead characters do not have it like that. Pokemon, on the other hand, too many of their characters have it like that, begrudgingly. What is this? Fate? I'm giving it to Fate. Okay, yeah. The thing is though, I know some things about Resident Evil. I don't even know who this chick is. Yeah. I don't. Dang it. I've seen this. I've seen her before too. I don't know why I clicked on her. The entirety of Tokyo Ghoul or Giorno specifically. I feel like I know the answer, but at the same time. Okay, wow, never mind. Giorno clears. New 13 from Blaze Blue. Okay, never mind. Giorno clears again. It's the son of Dio's got it like that. Azula or some chick from Zenless Zone Zero. Okay, well, never mind. Azula takes it. Where? Please let me be wrong about this. Oh my god, he just barely won. Just here we are. I'm clicking on this. Like, I'm so glad it was the werewolf. And I'm not glad that it's the goth girl. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Marnie from Pokemon or Francine Smith from American Dad. I have to think about this. Like, geez, I I kind of want to give it to Francine. Like, I know it's Pokemon and all, but like, okay, never mind. Pokemon still clears. That's on me. Why? How much freaking? There's a lot more Mega Man porn, specifically of Mega Man X, than I would have ever considered to existed. And it's still less than freaking Bowser Jr. Just end me. Just end me. This. Yeah, I figured it's a slime. The slime or Digimon of the franchise. Yeah. Okay. Crap, I have to think about this. It's the entirety of Digimon, or Raven specifically, from DC is like I don't know, man. I've seen Raven take a lot of Beast Boy if you catch my drift. Like but it is the entirety of Digimon, so like, okay, well, yeah, Digimon still clears. That's fair. Raven or Xiao Yu from Tekken? It's Raven. Xiao Yu or the Thing? These are thoughts I don't. These are thoughts I never have to think about. Like, how much Thing smut exists in the world? Like, truly and utterly. Like, how much Thing smut could exist? I kind of want to give it to Xiao Yu. It's like, okay, Xiao Yu does win, thankfully. Fate. Asterion, okay, well, never mind. That's a lot less Asterion stuff I would have considered. Why is there so much stuff with this guy? I don't even know. Okay, yeah, that's my disappointment is massive, but I can't say I'm surprised. It's more than the literal. It's more than the woman from Full Metal Alchemist, literally named Lust. I hate it here. I truly and utterly hate it here. Wow. Yeah, sure. Just give it to the pony. Wow, this is a male character from Fate too. It's like, I don't think Xi'an's got it like that. She in fact does not have it like that. She has more than Katie from Pokemon, which is, it sucks. Like, dang. Spamton G Spamton or the entirety of Amphibia, just, well, okay then. Sure,
Beautiful.
Bayonet or Shikamaru. I'm so glad Shikamaru took that. Oh wait, I know this chick. She's from Bleach. Wow, Shikamaru still wins. Okay then, sure. Dang it. Tamari or... I hate the Zoroark one. But okay, Zoroark specifically or the entirety of Skullgirls. Wow, Skullgirls barely won. Please let it be Skullgirls. Okay, thank God. Just like, why? For what reason? Why? Oh my God, just. Okay, to be fair, I do know quite a few people who want to fuck the fish. The fact that he barely won concerns me, and it's a Deltarune character. Yeah. Dixie does not pull like that, I'm sorry. I don't... Just... Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that was the case. I'm disappointed all the same. Insert the freaking Joker meme here. Okay, we're doing good. I don't know who this is, but it's more than a Fire Emblem character. We'll take it. A Vocaloid versus a VTuber. I don't listen to Vocaloid or watch that many VTubers. Honestly, I'm stumped here. I got nothing. I genuinely got nothing. Dang it. But hey, I got 12. I got 12. That's impressive. Cyclops from X-Men or the literal god of Pokemon. Just wow, he just barely cleared. Arceus or Ryu specifically. Wow, that is a lot of Ryu smut. Okay. I'm still giving it to Ryu. I'm giving it to Riku. I hate that I know the right answer to this. I still hate myself. Sure, I've never touched Friday Night Funkin', but sure. Poison Ivy, it's Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy or the entirety of Warframe is... I haven't touched Warframe in a freaking... I haven't touched Warframe in age. Is Warframe freaky like that? Or are those frames getting fucked like that? Well, apparently they are. That I learned something new today. Sure. It's Gwen, just without question. Why? Okay, apparently the Brawl Stars community is built like that. I never would have known. Seriously, I don't play mobile games. Anyway, Honkai, that's... Dang it. Wow. It's your... Just without question. Didn't even need to think about it. I'm still giving it to your... I hate that it's probably Goombella. It was indeed Goombella. Just... Anna from... Frozen, yeah, okay. Dingo Doll does not pull like that, although that is a lot more Dingo Doll smut than I would have ever considered. If you don't know who Dingo Doll is, he's a character from Crash Bandicoot. And just look at him, it's like, you know what, never mind, that's peak manliness right there. It's Tinkaton, and I hate that it is. That number's lower than I would have, the number's relatively low though. Okay. Yeah, I know it's Roshi, but it's Dragon Balls with like it's Palutena. Just yeah. It's Sword Art. It's still Sword Art, even though Rhea, yeah, it's my just. That's without question. That's a lot more Metal Sonic smut than I would have considered to be. It's Ash's mom. Just Happy Mother's Day. I don't even know who this is, but wow. I beat my streak though. We're at 13. We're at 13. We're making progress. Hang on, I kind of want to try hard mode. Hard mode increases the difficulty by giving you 3 characters to choose from and hiding all post counts. You know what? Let's try hard mode. Oh god, I already regret my decision. So we have Suicune, the Pokemon, Baptiste from Overwatch, or Thresh the League of Legends. See, the problem is that I'm aware of all 3 of these franchises and their seedy underbellies. Overwatch practically survives by its smut, but Baptiste ain't really one of the people who are getting drawn like that. Oh boy. Well, when in doubt, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Oh my god, speaking of which. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, so you have a fake character, a Genshin character, and the entirety of Dead by Daylight. I know literally nothing about Dead by Daylight except it bores me to tears. Like, I can't even watch that game without falling asleep. I'm giving it to Genshin. I don't know why I didn't choose the entire franchise, but here. Also, I'm surprised your streak isn't separate on hard mode. That's weird. Okay, so you have a basic Kremling, Typhlosion, or Jonesy from Fortnite. I hate that I probably know what the right answer is, but I kind of want to pick Jonesy just because it's funny. Yeah, I knew it was Typhlosion. Just you always have to bet on the Pokemon. As much as it pains me. Anyway, it's Morgan. So you have a Genshin character, Josuke from Part 4 of JoJo, and the seven deadly sex offenders franchise. Okay, well, never mind. Josuke actually clears. Wow, I was not expecting that. I hate it here. And that's exactly why I hate it here. Just please let it be Poison Ivy. Okay, thank God. What are these options? Like, you have Kamek from Mario, Blonde Blazer from Dispatch, and Serena, and yeah, we gotta bet on the Pokemon. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Okay, never mind. There's a lot more Fallout porn than I would have considered. That's on me. That's on me. I let my prejudice blind me. I've never played any of these games or franchises. I'm giving it to the Genshin character. Wow, she lost to Max Caulfield from Life is Strange. Never touched it. Okay, yeah, that sure. Yeah, just see, I can't let. I say I let my prejudice blind me, but my prejudice keeps being right. I don't want it to be right. Oh my God, just. Oh God. Okay, we have a Vivi from One Piece, Falco Lombardi, and some chick from Hazbin Hotel. Well, to be fair, there's a lot more Falco smut than I would have considered. Wow, Falco clears. Falco really clears. One of these things is not like the other. You have Hilda from Fire Emblem, Deadpool, and Tiny Tiger. Tiny's not even in the running. I'm sorry, but wow. Okay, never mind. Deadpool lost. Hate it here. A Fortnite character, a fake character, or the entirety of regular show. Just what do we? Is it? Okay, yeah, sure. That number is higher. Ridley, Hatterene, or Jake the dog. Yeah, that's a lot more Ridley smut than I would have ever considered. Okay, you have Cassiopeia from League of Legends. You have another Fire Emblem character, and Virgil from Devil May Cry. Well, I don't think Cassiopeia is pulling it like that, and I used to play League. I don't know, bro. I genuinely have no idea. I kind of want to give it to Virgil. Okay, well, never mind. Should have picked the Fire Emblem character. Hot Pants from JoJo, a Persona character, and Barrett from FF7. I'm kind of giving it to Persona, although that's a lot more Barrett smut than I would have considered. Shampoo from Ranma, some chick from Danganronpa, and Dead or Alive. I'm giving it to Dead or Alive. Yeah, that tracks. One of these things is not like the other, and I have to choose between which of the two Pokemon is getting porked more. Why? Why are we here? I have to choose between Zora, Latias, both of which can shapeshift, mind you, or the entirety of DuckTales. Well, you know what? I figured I should have picked Zora. I'm disappointed all the same. Also, that's a lot more duck smut than I would have ever considered that would have existed. I don't know who either of these two are. But fine. Why is Winnie the Pooh here? For what reason? Please let it be Kale. Why did I not pick the Pokemon? Why am I here? Okay, we have Riku from Kingdom Hearts, this basketball anime I've never heard of, or the entirety of Donkey Kong. When you say the entirety of Donkey Kong, does that also include Mario stuff, or at least the stuff that he's involved with? Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, you have Cassidy from Overwatch, a Toho character, and a Genshin character. You know what? I should have picked the Genshin character. That's on me. Dang it. It had to be Supergirl. Like I've been around the block before. Okay, so we have a Zenless Zone Zero character, Sailor Mars, or Gardenia. One of my friends is crazy about Gardenia. It's like, I feel like it has to be Sailor Mars. Okay, yeah, that tracks. A Toho character, Snivy or Seraphim from League of Legends. Please let me be wrong. I hate it here. I hate it here. Daisy, Nico, Robin, or some Toho character. I'm giving it to Daisy. Dang, Robin won out. Barely. I mean, as she should. Like, she should. I don't even mess with One Piece anymore, but yeah, Robin deserves that. Good on her. I'm sorry I doubted you. Two Fire Emblem characters were Joseph Joestar from JoJo. It's just one of these things is not like the other. See, I'm assuming it's one of the Fire Emblem characters. At the same time, I kind of want to pick JoJo just because it's funny. Screw it. Wow, JoJo actually won. Jeez, I keep thinking JoJo doesn't pull like that, but no, they do pull like that. I feel like it's Jasmine. Yeah, it's Jasmine. Although Whisper from Sonic barely won, barely lost out. Okay, Darkness from Konosuba, the entirety of Hazbin Hotel, the entirety of Spy Family. I want to give it to Spy Family. Okay, never mind. You know what? Hazbin Hotel people be freaky like that. Fair enough. That's on me. I did not respect their game like that. Wow, Dragonair actually lost to Mirko. I'm glad that she lost to Mirko, but like I'm shocked all the same. The only thing stronger than Pokemon porn is Overwatch porn. Okay, Eclipsa from Star vs. the Force of Evil, Twin Rover from Legend of Zelda, or Datara. You know what? I wouldn't have guessed which of these three would have won, but sure. I was gonna say it has to be the entirety of South Park, although that number is surprisingly low. So you have Yumi from League, that's just a cat. Gloria, or the entirety of Code Geass. It was Code Geass. It's Fairy Tail Fate or Legend of Zelda. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I don't know. I got nothing here. I got nothing. Zelda 1. Haruhi, Bleach character, Zenless Zone Zero. I kind of figured it'd be Haruhi. Kirby, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and a VTuber. I hate it here, truly and utterly. You know what? I should have picked a Pokemon. That's on me. I don't know what I was thinking. I feel like it's Aqua. Yeah. Volibear, the chick from Dragon Quest, or the Mii Gunner. I don't know how to feel about how the Mii Gunner won. I really don't. I just... Why? Just why? That's like, Mii's are basically self-inserts. What are we doing? Judgment from Helltaker, Hanji, Zoe, or Elena. You know what? I should have picked Elena. That's on me. That is a lot of Sans Undertale smut. More than I would have ever suspected, but sure. I keep letting my prejudice guide me. I don't know who any of those were. That's messed up. That's insanely messed up considering the subject matter of Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, so you have a high school DxD character, Sanji, and Katra from She-Ra. Listen, I like Sanji, but I don't think he pulls like that. High school DxD might as well be softcore hentai, like, completely honest, but also She-Ra. I've known some passionate people about She-Ra, to put it lightly. I'm going with DxD. Wow, Sanji does indeed pull like that. Okay then, I did not respect your game. Soraka from League of Legends, Parasol, who has a surprisingly low number, and some VTuber. You know what? There's a lot of League characters that don't pull like that, but I think Soraka does indeed pull like that. And she does pull like that, but apparently not as much as this VTuber. I've never even heard of her, but sure. Okay, Shy Lily I have heard of, so you know what? I don't know what's more disappointing between the two of that. So the entirety of this basketball anime, Azula from Avatar and Ryuko from Kill la Kill. Yeah. Okay, this one's kind of tough. Like, you have Sheva from RE5, Dante from DMC, and A2 from Nier. See, if it was 2B from Nier, I would have picked her. So it's between Sheva and Dante. Don't get me wrong, Sheva is fine, like, but also Dante. How many people want to screw Dante? He is a white-haired middle-aged man, even if he is a deadbeat. Man, I gotta think about this. Like, I want to say Sheva, but at the same time, I feel like there's an argument to be made for Dante. Screw it. Okay, never mind. It was Sheva. That's on me. Okay, well, it was between Fate or Gotcha, and I chose wrong. Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I need to watch that still one day. I don't even know who this is. I don't think I ever reached that point in One Piece. And Okay, Lucy won. I'm so glad that she won. Good for her. I don't like any of these. Yeah, I kind of figured it was Ariel. Tikal from Sonic, the male protagonist from Legends Arceus, the Genshin character. Yeah. So that girl from One Piece again, Vincent Valentine, or the entirety of Rurouni Kenshin. Oh man, that... Well, aside from the fact that the entire series has been very much soiled for me, I actually don't know what I don't know what the answer is here. I'm gonna be completely honest. I got nothing. Screw it. Okay, well, I should have went with the One Piece girl. Dragon Quest character, Little Mac, or Disney's Hercules. That's a lot more Little Mac's smut than I would have considered. Okay, so Cerberus from Helltaker, another VTuber, or the entirety of Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I feel like I know the answer, and I don't like that it is. The funny thing is, I like Kaguya-sama as an anime. It's one of the last recent ones that I watched. Okay, so a Darling in the Franxx character, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, or Edelgard from Fire Emblem. Okay, you know what? I gotta respect Fire Emblem more, even though I do not care about that franchise whatsoever. Okay, Diddy Kong, Narantia, or Raftalia. Okay, I'm so glad that it was her. Toho character, Ike from Fire Emblem, or Professor Juniper from Pokemon. Just... Wow. This is what I'm talking about. I really gotta respect Fire Emblem more. It's like Ike, I didn't know Ike pulled like that. I'm also pretty sure he's gay. Like, good for him, but like, geez. Sasha from Animal Crossing, the entirety of Destiny, or the entirety of Billy and Mandy. Like, these things are not related in the slightest. I kind of want to give it to Destiny. Okay, thank God it was Destiny. Alyssa, VTuber, or Palutena. It's between one of the two. Because I know Alyssa's one of the more popular Pokemon characters. Screw it. Okay, never mind. Palutena clears. Well, Fortnite, Gotcha character, Fire Emblem. You know what? Wow, Fire Emblem won out. I really gotta respect them. Okay, you have specifically male Byleth, Toho character, or Wario. It's just... Okay, that's a lot more Wario stuff than I would have considered. Haley Smith from American Dad, Kirito, or a Toho character. I don't know why I didn't click on Toho, but that's on me. Okay, never mind. Talia does pull like that. I knew as soon as I recognized it was Lady D. Yeah. Bison from Street Fighter, Roll.exe from Mega Man, or Rachel from Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. VTuber, Fairy Tail character, or Sage from Valorant. I know I said Valorant characters don't pull like that, but I feel like Sage is the exception. She still lost. The VTuber won. Yeah, it was Bridget. I knew it. Chi-Chi was also relatively obvious. Why are you here? For what reason are you here? Just... I hate it here. Yeah. What? Okay, so what do we have here? We have the entirety of Winnie the Pooh, the entirety of Murder Drones, which I've never seen, or the entirety of Smiling Friends. Okay, well, Murder Drones apparently pulls like that. I've never watched it, but sure. Fire Emblem character, the entirety of Infinity Train, or Thanos. Thanos barely won. Okay, so you have a Demon Slayer character, the male protagonist of Legends Arceus, and Coco from Crash. Yeah, I can't underestimate the furries, I'm sorry. Rex from Xenoblade, Kenny from Pokemon, or Gallade, an actual Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I got nothing. Wow, Rex actually won. I'm shocked. So this dude from Brawl Stars, Meowstic, or the entirety of Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, well, sure. I guess people want to bone cookies. So Genshin character, Law from One Piece, or entire franchise of scantily clad. Yeah. Okay, I mean. Okay, never mind. Toho cleared out. Okay, you have Twintel from ARMS, the entirety of Yu Yu Hakusho, or Zentreya, which is a VTuber I am actually aware of, and yeah, okay. Yeah. Orisa from Overwatch, Cerberus from Helltaker, and Reyna from Tekken. Okay, well, Reyna won. Why is there more tail smut than there is of vanilla? Just Sonic fans are. I don't get Sonic fans sometimes. Just. Oh my god. For what reason? Honestly, you know what? I think we've had enough of this. I'm good. My brain's kind of fried as is. Just yeah, that was a fun thought experiment though, and I've learned things though. I've learned things that I maybe should have been better off not knowing. We have only been live for an hour though, so fuck it. Let's boot up some Slay the Spire. Why not? Give me a second. All right, cool. Thankfully we no longer have to put our brain power into thinking who's getting plowed more. Now I can put in brain power how much I'm going to get plowed. The question is, who do I want to play today? Or, I mean, if anyone's watching, feel free to shout out a character you want me to play. Honestly, I got nothing. I could just go random. That's always an idea. You know what? Screw it. Let's let God decide. I guess I'm playing the defect. Subroutine and feral. That's it's not necessarily ideal, but I guess we'll roll with it. Alright, let's do it. I mean, if I can find a bunch of zero cost stuff, then feral might go kind of hard. But outside of that, don't like my chances. And unfortunately, subroutine is kind of useless for us. Take a boost away. You know what? As much as I would like to take the bird, I think I just need my HP back. I'm sorry, little one, but you were delicious. Just to get it out of my hand. Yeah, this ain't looking too good, Chief. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this elite is going to be very, very bad. We got our first claw, though. That is something. It's not going to be enough to save us, but it sure is something. Yeah, I think this elite's going to kill us, like straight up. We are not built to take on an elite right now. But we've already kind of committed to the path. I'm really glad I took that sweeping beam, though. We'll just have to see what happens. This is already not going that well. It's not going that well at all. Well, that's phase 1 of this fight done. Now we just have to get past the rest of it. Actually, you know what? Compact is bailing me out. I can transform those infected cards into fuel. Precious fuel. Maybe I'm specifically built to tackle this elite alone. And even then it's not exactly an easy fight. Okay, we got 2 more of these stinking parasites to kill. Easy. That actually went pretty well. And I got a lizard tail out of it. Lizard tail's like a free revive if I should die. Shatter. Shatter's not that good, but am I slaying it? I'm trying. It's not going all too well, but we're trying our best. I definitely cannot fight another elite, though. Upgrade a card in my deck. I mean, sure, we'll upgrade the Feral, even though I really don't have a whole lot better to upgrade. My deck right now, not gonna lie, kind of sucks. Letter opener is whatever. We need to transform something. I need something more I can work with. Go for the eyes is pretty okay. I'm gonna try the shop. Another claw is good. A leaf is also good. Okay, we have some semblance of a build going. It's not a good build, but it's something. But yeah, the whole Rule 34 thing was a decent little thought experiment, I suppose. Yeah, Shatter isn't exactly good for me, but it is what it is. Ball lightning. Remove a card from my deck, but add a guilty. You know what? Let's just get rid of, like, most of our strikes. Even though it's probably not wise to do this early on, but it is what it is. I don't foresee myself surviving this boss fight, but I mean, we'll try. We can most certainly try. I really don't want to have to waste my lizard tail, but I might have to. We'll just have to see. Ooh, refract. Refract is good AoE, but like I can't afford that. We're just gonna go with momentum strike, and we are going to pray, because now I have to fight the kin and his followers. Oh man, I love having two curses in my deck. One of them will go away eventually. Okay, well we have subroutine online at least. And Feral, so Feral is good for us. It's good. Because what Feral does is the first time I play an attack that costs 0, it comes back to my hand. This is going very poorly. Very, very poorly. I think I'm not dead, but I'm definitely losing my lizard tail. Which is mad unfortunate, because I like that lizard tail. Wait, I have 1 HP in a dream. Can I actually get through this without losing my lizard tail? Let's find out. If I can get my other claw, we might have this. Never mind. We did it. And my lizard tail is intact. Ooh, Echo Form is tempting. But then Genetic Algorithm's really good block. Fuck it, we're getting Echo Form. My deck still sucks by all accounts, but it's like I got nothing else to really work with. Gain additional energy at the start of your 3rd turn. You may sacrifice card awards. I think we need more draw. More draw power is good. Yeah, let's hit that shot. I need more block. Like, straight up. Oh hey, more block. Sick. Echo Form. I need to upgrade that subroutine because that makes it free. But anyway, Echo Form is a nice card. It makes it so the first card you play each turn gets played twice. Very nice. So like this Feral gets played twice. So now my claw comes back into my hand twice. Echo Form is a funny card. Block twice. It's just that it's also a very expensive card. It costs 3 energy, which is all of it. Anyway, claw. Claw again. Block potion. Kind of want that. You know what? I'll take Rocket Punch. It costs 2, but if you play a card that creates a status, it costs 0. Yeah, let's just down this. This is not looking too good, though. Yeah, see, when you create a status card, it costs 0. Plus, it also draws you a card. And since it costed 0, it also counted for my Feral. We are not in that good of a position, though. This is gonna hurt. Just barely survived that turbo. Or another charge battery. I think we take another charge battery. Beam cell is good. Get rid of one of our defense. If this is a fight, I'm gonna scream. Okay, thank God. What do I want to upgrade? You know what? We're gonna put this on subroutine. And as much as I would like to upgrade subroutine, I seriously need to heal. Maybe if we do good in the next fight, I can upgrade on the... Okay, well, so much for that. Wait, no, we can still make this work. Okay, it's not the best of things, but we're going for it. I just really want to keep my lizard tail, man. Double rocket punch. This is also going to hurt. Oh hey, my claws, lovely. Another boost away since it's free. I'm surviving by the skin of my teeth, and oh hey, a strike dummy. After I've sold all my strikes. Well, I mean, I do have momentum strikes still. That's something, I guess. Oh god, not this guy. Threw it echo form off the gate then. That's something at least. Well, this is very much going to hurt. Ow. This guy fucking sucks. How is he not an elite? I don't get it. Well, there goes my lizard tail. Yeah, the thing about this guy is he puts a nasty debuff on you that for every card you play, you lose 1 strength and 1 dexterity for that turn. Which is all sorts of fun. So you just get progressively weaker and weaker the more cards you play. And that sucks. I really like that lizard tail. But I guess since it's wasted, I might as well upgrade my subroutine. And from there, I just pray. I'm not fighting an elite. You know what? We are forsaking Echo Form this fight. Yeah, it has Ethereal, which means if you don't use it, it exhausts, which means it's just gone. I really would have liked to draw you earlier. Dang. I've been noticing that I really, really struggle with the defect. You know what? Shatter came into pretty good play then. Now, if I could just draw something to where I can kill the big one. Preferably before he kills me. Awesome. You know, darkness would be good burst damage. Obtain a random power, obtain a random 0 cost card. Overclock is nice. That's more draw. All right, boss 2 time. Let's see how this goes. My guess is not good. Well, I got Echo Form out the way. That's something at least. But I don't have my Feral online, which is bad. I also have no block, which is worse. Okay. But also, I don't think I have the damage to take this guy down. Because the nice thing about the Insatiable is that I will die in 4 turns, regardless of how well off I am. Because that's his gimmick. The only way to stop that is if you play these cards, Frantic Escape, which buys you 1 more turn. But every time you play it, it gets more expensive. So, not fun. I mean, this is not good. Charge battery twice. And then also you can see that he's gaining more strength as time passes. This is okay. 2 ferals. Claws are going kind of crazy. We're still not exactly in a great spot right now. This Darkness Orb might save me. Maybe. Do I... Yeah, okay, Shatter actually ended up saving me. Okay, Buffer is cool, but also Creative AI might go kind of hard, especially with Subroutine. Because Subroutine makes it so you get every time you play a power, you get an energy. And Creative AI puts a random power in your hand. You know what? Screw it. I don't have much faith in this run as is anyway, so I feel like we're just kind of going for broke. And of course, it had to be the worst pick of the lot. Actually, wait. At the start of a combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. Wait. I mean, how many powers do I have? I mean, Subroutine's already free. Having Feral in my starting hand is nice, but I could also get Echo Form or Creative AI for free. That's a 1 in 25 chance, but it's a chance I'm willing to gamble with. Alright, let's do this. And I got Feral. Oh well. Starting hand kind of sucks. I always get my block at the worst possible times. God damn it. Maybe I should upgrade my Echo Form. Alright, well at least one of them's dead. Yeah, my deck is not really the best. Defrag's nice, though. Turbo is also nice. Wow, I got Feral in my opening hand again. Wait, I played that wrong. Hang on a second. I did not stop to consider the order. Subroutine first, then Feral, then Creative AI, Darkness and Glass, and the Claw for good measure. Man, I wish I had a hologram. Hailstorm. Doesn't really do me much good because I don't think I have any Frost Orbs. Trash to Treasure. That's actually relatively useful. Because every time I create a status card, I get a random orb, which is cool. Coolant is sure. Amid what? Wait, do this. Get the plasma out. Okay, this is gonna hurt, but also hide here. Alright, we win. Maybe creative AI was the play. More block. Why does it keep giving me Feral? It feels like this is the only freaking thing in my deck. Like, come on now. Defect sure got a glow up and 2. Yeah, he did. He's also way harder. Like, out of all the characters in this game, I'm finding myself struggling with the defect the most. Am I dead? No. Barely. Wow, I can use creative AI and Echo Form. Will it save me? Doubt it. They've always been rough. I don't know. It's just like, I don't feel like I ever had this much trouble with him in Slay the Spire 1. Oh, I used subroutine twice. That was not the greatest use of my thing. Well, I killed one of them, but at what cost? Yeah, I'm dead. Case in point. Granted, I am playing on the highest ascension. It's like, I should give myself some credit, but it's like, I was doing the best with what I got. I also clicked on random, which I'm going to do again. Alright, well, we're playing with the Regent this time. To be fair, I also won a run with the Regent earlier today. Gold. I like money. I also love drawing every single one of my defense. It makes me so happy. And then I draw all of my strikes, and then I draw all my defense again. What a great start. Take a photon cut. I hope this shop gives me something good. None of these are particularly good. I don't want to buy a Gorget. I'll get rid of a Strike. Yeah, that shop kind of sucked. But I'll take the Bull. See, it happened again. I love drawing all my defense, and then drawing all my strikes, and then drawing all my defense again. What is this luck? Oh my god. See, I want to take the alignment, but I don't have enough star generation to justify it. So I won't. It's still happening. I'm getting one strike if I'm lucky. Alright, well, he's dead next turn. It's fine. Refined Blade. I guess I'm going with a sword build. Screw it. Yeah, sword. It's just a sword build, I guess. Can I draw Falling Star next turn? Apparently not, but this is enough to kill you. Yeah, just nothing but sword, I guess. You will get Upgrade Venerate because it's the only source of stars that I have. And I can't seem to find anything else. It's literally giving me nothing but sword cards, so sword cards it is. Just make the biggest, baddest sword possible. And we'll see if these give me any decent drops. I need, like, one source of stuff, like, one card. I just need one card that gives me stars besides my Venerate. Just please, I'm begging. My kingdom for a crumb of stars. Wait, will this kill? Dang, that actually killed. Don't need that. Thank God. But I should have taken that Cosmic Indifference so I could get my sword back. It's fine. Maybe. Great Photon Cut. I really wish I took that Cosmic Indifference thinking about it now. I'm gonna save my sword for you. Jeez. Not making this easy for me, huh? You die next turn, right? Yeah. See, Particle Wall would be really good if I had any star generation. I'm gonna take Black Hole because AoE, with even with as little stars as I can generate, it's still something. Behold. Well, that takes care of the bug. Fuck it, we're just taking the 13. I need the stars. It's gonna be a very interesting boss fight. Patter's good block. Yeah, we have a sword build with no way to retrieve my sword. What fun. We're just gonna have to do what damage we can. Which is not a lot. I don't like my chances. I think we might just be screwed. Do I live this? Barely. Hey, my sword. Hang on, we're gonna... Okay, yeah, I need to swing. I was gonna die if I didn't. But we also may just die next turn, because I'm not blocking all that. Yeah, we're dead. We tried. I was not getting any good cards, like, straight up. Screw it, we're gonna give it one more attempt, and then I'm gonna go finish this video for the night. Let God sort it. Okay, well, our last run of the night's gonna be with Necrobinder. See, I like gambling with Niao's Bone, but I feel like gambling has gotten me killed more often than not tonight. Debilitate, Severance, or... Take Debilitate. Good luck, thank you. Right, which route do I want to take? I want to go to that shop, but that's only one fireplace and 2 elites. Well, no, yeah, no, I'd have to fight 2 elites just to get there. I'd rather not. This path seems safer, so let's do that. Also, we do have ads incoming on the Twitch end. I have not been pointing that out as much as I should be. I do apologize for that. Does this kill? Yes, it does. I like Snap. I like adding a retain to my card. Okay, well that's one slug dead. Only I had something to make this debilitate more useful. But I guess I can hope and pray. Yeah, we'll take a flatten. We'll also take this map because I'm greedy. Uh-oh. This might not go well. I take it back. This is going fantastically. Awesome. Even though I did take a tiny bit of damage, I'll live. I do need some block. Take the negative pulse. Gold. It's not really much to... I could upgrade Debilitate. Yeah, let's fine. Let's just upgrade Debilitate. Oh god. This is a pretty good first turn though, all things considered. A less good second turn, all things considered. We'll let the Doom sort it out. You'd think that the Doom would kill... whatever. If we just... Okay, we win next turn, that's fine. At least he doesn't steal my gold. Oh, perfect. Here. Do I really want to fight that elite? Well, let's see how this fight goes. Could be going better, all things considered. Oh, perfect. Debilitate makes it so fear and weaken, vulnerable and weaken are twice as effective. Crap, those are all really good. I do need AoE, but I also need block. Go with Grave Warden. And I think I am going to try to fight that elite. That strike dummy might help. Gonna heal up. I instantly regret not taking the AoE, but oh well. We're kind of in the thick of it now. Probably making the wrong choice duplicating that. Wait, I forgot about Strike Dummy. I could have just killed one of them. But also, I'm not taking any damage this turn, so it's fine. I'm gonna put Doom on him. That might lessen the load a bit. Although we might be just dead. No, we got one more turn. Oh, I wish I took that Sow. That Sow. I'm living by the skin of my teeth. Seven times 3, are you... I have to use all my defense. I was dead if I didn't do that. Okay, well, we won. All that for a tea set, just, I don't think it was worth it. I'm taking the Deathbringer, screw it. I need some sort of AoE, and that's the best I got. Now we have 2 more fights until the boss. Let's see how it goes. My guess is not good. Am I dead here? No. But I am dead here. God damn it. Okay, you know what? I will give it one last run because that was horrible. All these runs tonight I've attempted have been bad. And I guess we're running it back with the defect. Alright, screw it. Let's just see how it goes. Nice. Take Sunder. And then I can just do this. Yes, Sunder may cost 3, but if it kills, you get that energy back, which is nice. It's a good early game kill confirmed. Ooh. Should have taken that smokestack, but oh well. I feel like taking the smokestack before the gunk up is backwards. Does this kill? It does. Ooh, hologram is tempting, but also fuck it. Let's see what the shop has. I'll take a cool-headed, I guess. I do not think I can take an elite, though. Like, I'm gonna be so for real. Okay. Alright, hopefully I can kill him next turn. Taking a beam cell. Well, actually, I have to fight the elite. I don't really have a well, no, I can pivot. I can pivot. I think I should pivot. Adaptive strike. We can work with this. Maybe. Not the fucking... Seriously, already? Fine, we'll get rid of a defend. At least I got the bridge out of the way. I hate that bridge. That's the worst event in the game because it forces you to get rid of a card. And if you don't like the card it's going to get rid of, you can change it at the cost of some health. Well, that's gonna hurt a bit. Ow. All these high cost cards, man, just like... I don't have it in me like that. How the illusion of choice. I love just going to a question mark and it's a fight anyway. No, I need to conserve my health. We're about to fight an elite. Momentum strike or darkness? Let's go darkness. Probably gonna regret that. Nah, I definitely need to heal. I was like, I need to think about this. No, I should just heal. We need to play it safe, especially against this thing. I wish I would have drawn some block, but oh well. Alright, if I can just... Perfect. Horn Cleat is nice. None of these are particularly good for me. Maybe an iteration. Okay, well, this deck sucks, especially against this boss, but we're kind of in the thick of it, so it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, this boss has Slippery, which means that the first 9 times you hit it, it'll only do 1 damage. If only that applied to you. So, I mean, it is almost gone. That's nice. Although this is about to hurt. I always get smoked with the defect. Yeah, I'm noticing that too. Also, thank you for your donation earlier, SP. I don't know if you were there when I thanked you initially, but yeah, defect's so much harder in this game. Like, seriously, I've been learning that. Oh wait, crap! I didn't mean to evoke that darkness orb. I definitely mean to evoke this one though. We gotta kill this thing in fast. Okay, cool. You know what? Spinner's good. I don't really have any AoE anyway. Alright, what do you have for me, Witch? Upgrade 4 cards, Brightest Flame, or ooh, it's really hard to defend yourself, right? It's like, defect, it feels like unless you have very specific cards, it's very rough. Ooh, I do like Brightest Flame, because I'm not gonna lie, Brightest Flame is busted. But I could get some really nice upgrades. Like, I could upgrade Cool-Headed, Dual Cast, Zap, and Spinner. Because it's like, I don't know, I don't really have a lot of... You know what, I'm taking the upgrades. I'm probably going to regret that, but, oh well. Or maybe I can upgrade Gunk Up instead. Nah, let's just make this free. Okay, what to do. Wow, this game really doesn't want me hitting any shops. Like, at all. Like, all the fireplaces are so freaking far away. Screw it. We're taking this path. Oh, cool. Free kill. I really wish I would have gotten some defense there, but oh well, I guess. Yeah, there's on my block. Where were you hiding? Love that for me. Ball lightning is good. It's gonna hurt a tiny bit. Awesome. Yeah, these roaches kind of suck because they can only take 9 damage at a time, max. I don't know why I didn't use Shadow Shield there, but oh well. And that's why I'm glad I took those Blast Orbs. Charge battery or boost away. Let's do charge battery. I do like boost away because it's free, but eh. Ah, the illusion of choice, ever present. I can't even rely on my darkness sword because most of the time it just hits this thing. Like so. Though I can do this. Okay, you know what? This is going better than I expected. Happy Flower is also bailing me out a lot. Okay, I'm taking a bit of damage, and I kind of just want to kill this guy. Like right now. Another charge battery. Claw does nothing for me, unfortunately. Heal 25 HP or lose 10 HP and upgrade a card. What would I upgrade at this point? Nothing. I don't really need to upgrade anything else. You know what? I'll take the Metamorphosis. It adds 3 random attacks into my hand, and they're all free. Which is nice. Wow, I love not getting any freaking block at all. Despite me, it feels like I picked up like nothing but block cards too. That's the funny part. Although these glass orbs are coming in kind of clutch. Okay, so one of those attacks is a sweeping beam. The other one was a cold snap. And I really wish I could have saved that darkness orb for the big guy, but oh well. Rotating through glass. Wow, one of those things was one of the attacks they gave me was an all for one too. Dang. All for one's like my favorite freaking card. Ooh, Glacier. Yeah. Alright, what to upgrade? I could upgrade Glacier, but I could also upgrade Metamorphosis, so that way it gives me 5 free attacks. Let's do that. Why not? Well done. Freaking Hunter Killer again. Also, I love not seeing any of my block. Thankfully, Horncleat kind of bailed me out. Also, thankfully, most of my damage comes from my orbs, which he can't get rid of. This doesn't kill, dang it. So this is gonna hurt a bit. It's fine. Die. Do I dare take a smokestack, especially when I only have the 1 gunk up? Yes. Probably gonna regret that, but oh well. Actually, I could hit that shop. I would just have to fight an elite, which might kill me, but I need to spend this money, man. Also, what is it with me just never drawing any block cards on my first turn? Ever. Let's get rid of these. Refract being free was very clutch. Okay, a little bit of damage here. Actually, that was more than a little bit. Wow, I never drew my spinner. Where did I get those glass? Oh, right, the refract. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can beat this elite. My chances are looking rather low. Okay, thank God it's not the worms. I was like, if it was the worms, I might have been, like, actually screwed. I still might be screwed here, but, we'll do our best. I need some block this turn or I'm dead. Oh, that's actually perfect. It's not full block, but it's enough. Wow, a flat cannon. I don't have any status cards though. I don't think we're still in that good of a position, but yeah, I think we just die this turn. Never mind, we somehow made it out of there. All that for a festive popper, wow. Please have a waffle. I hate it here. Well, my smoke deck just got a lot more useful. I just don't think I'll live long enough to see it in action. Especially since I just cannot draw block cards in my first turn to save my skin. Literally. Like every single fight, I just never start with any block. It's amazing to me. Never. Alright, well, I tried my best. Maybe I got a little greedy there, but it was whatever. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night from there. It was fun. It was fun. I like playing that little game again. Maybe I'll have to try some more browser stuff eventually, but yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Those are my links. Best to see when I go live. I do have a new YouTube video going up tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And as far as what we're going to be streaming, I don't know. I'll think more on it. I will think more on it. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Is there anyone I can send you over to? Nah, not really. I'll see y'all tomorrow.